Hello everyone, welcome to the RP Games YouTube channel. My name is Ralph and today I'm playing Magic the Gathering Arena. What is the link to role-playing games, you might ask? Well, D&D 5th edition just released the Guildmaster's Guide to Ravnica, so that's good enough of an excuse for me to try and play some Magic the Gathering. Now I have to say that I am a complete noob at Magic the Gathering. I played it way back when Ice Age was a thing. So I bought the first Portal set. I played that a little bit with a friend. I bought some Ice Age cards, played that a little bit, but it never really went anywhere. And then I didn't touch those cards for any period after that. Actually, I never played again. So when I saw Day 9 playing a lot of Magic the Gathering Arena, I thought, maybe this is interesting. It's going to be less costly, I assume, to just play some Magic the Gathering online. And that's what I'm doing. So the quest at this moment is to get to 5,000 gold pieces so that I can participate in a draft. As you can tell, I have 1,650 gold pieces at the moment. So basically I just did the tutorial missions and I did yesterday's daily rewards, like the ones here below, which got me a bunch of gold pieces. And so in the next couple of episodes, I'm going to try to reach 5,000 gold. And then let's see how we do in a draft. What I'm going to do today is try and get this one, cast 20 black or green spells, and then this one as well, cast 40 black or red spells. Now I have some very basic decks, so the monocolor decks that everyone starts off with. I created a red-white flying deck yesterday to just combine the mono white and the mono red deck. And then for today's challenge, I've created this black and green deck. Let me show you what I put together. So there is Llanowar Elves, just to add some more mana. The Doomed Dissenter, which dies and creates a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Druid of the Coal, again to get some more mana. Plummet to get some flyers out of there. Rabbit Bite I haven't used actually so far, so I'm quite curious to see what that does. Titanic Road seems to be a really cool card, a +4/+4. Murder is a really cool one. I actually, when I was just playing the monocolor decks, I have to say I enjoyed the black deck the most. I really enjoyed the graveyard mechanics and hitting the opponent just by casting spells, basically. Vampire Sovereign was a really cool card. I think it's in this deck as well. Let's see, Blanchwood Armor gets +1/+1 for each forest I control, so that might be nice to cast at a certain point. Elvish Rejuvenator I haven't seen in action either. It's basically checking for land. I have a Golgari Locket for some more mana. I have 2 Gravediggers to get some creatures back from the graveyard. This is a card that I like a lot. I also like the artwork a lot on this one. Really, really nice. Some Strangling Spores to get a -3/-3. Open Graves, this was a really cool one. This I used a lot in the mono black deck. Whenever a creature dies, created 2/2 black zombie creature token, so that's a pretty cool one. Here's the Vampire Sovereign that I was talking about earlier. And then there is some big green creatures. The Vigilant Baylot, a 5/5 with Vigilance. Aggressive Mammoth, which gives other creatures you control trample. That's also a really cool one. Prodigious Growth, a +7/+7 and trample. Gasbark Twins, who can block 2 creatures. And then Ghalta which is a 12/12 creature. Let's see if I can get all of those into play. I put my forest and swamps down because I have Foul Orchard and Golgari Guildgate. I just swapped one forest for one of these. I'm not sure if that's a good tactic or if you should swap 2 cards for one of these double mana lands. I don't know if you're the expert in Magic the Gathering, let me know in the comments, and I'd be happy to take all of that into account. I think it's quite okay. If I look at the distribution here on the top, there is a lot of 2 cards. I have a whole bunch of creatures in there, so, and of course the green creatures are all the heavy hitters, so to speak. So in the beginning I'm hoping to play more black cards and then end the game off with the green. That is the theory, of course. So let's try this. First time I'm going to play this black-green deck, and we'll see how that goes. Warden of Hell is our opponent. Okay, so let's see. There is... yeah, I think I'm gonna keep this one. Again, if you have tips and tricks for me, because I'm obviously still learning how to play the game, let me know in the comments and I'll take it into account. So the opponent is also playing Swamps. I don't know if there is, like if you're a complete beginner, if your opponents are then also complete beginners. That would be nice, although I noticed that I've played against some opponents already who had some really cool combinations going off from one card to the next. So I think there's also a bunch of more advanced decks in here as well. I'm just going to attack because there is nothing on the board yet. Get this this whole 1 damage in. All right, that does not affect me so much, I think. But that's really nice. It's a really great ramp up to get some bigger cards out there. I'm gonna throw a forest in there, and the pity here is that there is nothing in my graveyard yet, so I would like to hold on to these until they're actually useful. So I'm gonna keep all my mana. Just gonna do the 1 damage again. And if he plays something, I can murder it if it's like a big creature. That should be no problem. All right. Yep, it's gonna be a lot of zombie tokens since I have that exact same card. So hopefully I'll draw that one. This is gonna be a race for the zombie tokens then. That would be very funny. All right. Would be nice if I would actually draw something good. I'm gonna play this one now anyway. Not gonna attack. And then next turn I'll attack with the Gravedigger, and if it... there is a flyer. Okay. I was going to say if it gets blocked by the 2 Saprolings, then that's fine. Let's see what I need to do now. Okay, so that's something if you have the city's blessing. That's not the case yet. Okay, but I am going to get this flyer out of here. And that creates a zombie token. All right, I'll just play some more land then. No attacks. Let's see what he does on his attack phase. Oh, okay. Yeah, I wish I I kept the murder. Okay, I'm gonna block it with the Gravedigger because I can get him back in my hand anyway. Oh boy, oh boy. Okay, so let's have a flyer myself now. This does not have reach. Okay, that's good. I'm not going to attack, but this keeps creating Sapperling tokens, so I'm just gonna chump block with that one. If I'm using Magic the Gathering lingo, I got all of that from watching Day 9 stream Magic the Gathering. So, like I said, I'm a total noob in this game, and I think I have enough land now. Thank you very much. It would be nice to it would be nice to get some creatures. Yeah, no more land, please. It would be good to get my 2 other Vampire Sovereigns as well to get even more hit points. But we'll see. So we can of course attack with everything. And let's see. I think I would get 8 damage then, probably, something like that. So I'm going to keep 2 creatures back. Or maybe I should just attack with the Vampire. Oh, it's actually still my turn. Maybe I should attack with both the Vampire Sovereigns. Get him to 3 hit points. If the Verdant Force attacks, I'm just gonna chump block with the zombie token. Okay, so I'm going to block that one, block that one. All right. Now I need a creature. I really need a creature. Because now with Verdant... Yikes. Okay then. So yeah. So that's 11 damage. And let's get a Vampire and Sovereign back. It's a pity that I cannot... It's a pity I cannot immediately play the Vampire and Sovereign. We'll see what he does now. This Poison Tip Archer is a pain in the ass as well, actually. Because every time one of these tokens dies, I get a damage anyway. So that's... I'm wondering why I don't have that card, actually. -3, -3. Okay, I'm going to get rid of... Can I play both of these, actually? 5... Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that one. And now I have the choice to either get the Vampire Sovereign back. Yeah, I think I should just get that one back. No attacks. Okay, so now I want to sacrifice this locket and draw some cards. And of course it's all land. Oh my god. No attacks. Okay, so I'm wondering, do I have too much land? I really need to get my big green creatures out now. How does that work? Target creature you control deals damage equal to its power to target creature you don't control. So could I kill Vivian Reed with that? Let's find out. Target creature I control, target creature I don't control. No. That sucks. The thing is that if I don't get my big creatures out, he's just gonna get more and more of these tokens, and I'm getting nowhere basically. Plus, since he also has green, I'm assuming there's... Oh, now I'm really screwed. Yeah, I think if he attacks with everything now, then I'm pretty much done. Damn. Yeah. This is pretty much a lost game. It's so close, actually. It's yeah. So I'm going to concede the game since there is no way I can still... There's no way I can still salvage that, but, you know, I think I put up a good fight. And halfway through my 500 gold pieces, so let's play it again. So what I've noticed is that I have way too much land for some reason. I don't know if I can... Maybe that's just the luck of the draw or something, I'm not sure, but there was really way too much land. Yeah, why not? Alrighty. Johnny Big. Johnny Big is playing white. And that doesn't help me. So next turn I can play the Elvish Rejuvenator. Put a land card. Okay, so that all goes to the bottom then, I assume. Okay, well, I tried. Alright, so I can give my Elvish Rejuvenator a +4/+4. Is that till the end of the turn? Yes. And yeah. Since it's only till the end of the turn, I might as well just attack with it. I should have watched that a bit more carefully. I thought it was like a enchantment as the Knight's Pledge, but and here we go again with 50,000 land. No idea what that was, but sounded like something exploded. Okay. As long as it's not the computer that exploded, I should be fine. Not going to attack. Oh boy. Okay, this is gonna be a very fast game, it seems. Okay, that helps a little bit. So at least this I can just chump block. Yeah. And I'm dead again. Since I cannot block with the Vampire Sovereign, I'm just gonna die. If at any time you see me make mistakes, by all means point them out. Okay, so this I cannot keep because it's no creatures. I have to mulligan that. This is... that's 2. It's also not really gonna help me very much. Oh man, I have to mulligan that too. This is also not gonna help me. I don't need that one. Okay, if this is a red super aggro deck, then I'm not gonna last very long again. It's a bit of a bad luck there with the initial cards, but that's a part of the game, of course. So the Kargan Dragon Rider gains flying whenever there is a dragon on the battlefield, or at least controlled by Cazuela right there. In this case, I'm gonna block with the Doomed Dissenter, which is giving me a 2/2 zombie token, so I get a stronger creature at least. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Let's get this one again. Swamp. Okay. So now I still need one more land to be able to get the Vampire Sovereign into play. This does 2 damage. I'm gonna get rid of that one like that. Yep, that happens. Should have paid attention to the fact that there was still mana available, of course. Yeah, this is a good one to play because it has Vigilance. And Vigilance, if I understand correctly, yes, it doesn't tap. Okay, that is good. So now I have the strongest creature at least for blocking. Oh, yeah. I should have kept my mouth shut. I had the strongest creature for a little while there, and yeah. Ah, no, I cannot even block that one. Yeah, well. Oh boy. Yep, there we go again. In fact, yesterday I was able to actually win a few games, which was nice. Today, well, I'm 0-3. What I'm gonna do now, however, yesterday I got a black and red deck, and in order to get to this reward, I need to cast black and red spells. So I'm just gonna play a couple of games with the other deck called Chaos and Mayhem. So this is another deck that I haven't played with yet. It's actually the first time. Ravenous Harpy. To sacrifice creatures, blood divination, sacrifice creatures, sacrifice creature. Oh boy. So the only one I have is the Swap Goblin. Yeah, let's risk it. I love the sound effects, by the way. It's actually really well done, this game. I'm enjoying it a lot. Even when I'm losing all the time. Yeah, let's get this one in there as well. Why not? As long as there's nothing with reach, I can just ping for 1 damage until I have maybe some tokens. Am I going to stop that one? Yeah. So something I noticed when I saw Day 9 playing is that he often lets damage through, even to the point where he's below 10 health. Because he just wants to use his cards for, for like destroying a really big card of the opponent. So he's not using his like destroy cards, for example, in the very beginning with all the smaller creatures. He's just gonna eat some damage. Looks like I'm the one who's gonna eat some damage now. So this is just drawing 3. Sacrificing. Oh, that's a 6/6 to sacrifice. Oh, well. How about I sacrifice that? That's, I think, a good trade-off. Maybe there is oh, Jesus. Maybe there is the Gravedigger in this deck as well. And I'm going to sacrifice this token if that's possible and draw. Yes, it is possible. Draw some more cards. Oh, come on. Should I attack? Yes. So I'm just going to attack and then use the Goblin Instigator to block the Gigantosaurus since it doesn't have trample at the moment. But of course, now that I've said that, he's gonna cast a spell that gives it trample. Oh. Or he puts another creature on the deck which has trample now. Yeah. Like I said, I should just keep my mouth shut, basically. Yeah, and that's the end of that game. Oh, wait a second. Gain control of target creature until end of turn. Untap that creature. It gains haste. Oh. Okay. Well then, let's play this card. Gain control of the Gigantosaurus. It gains haste. I'm gonna let it attack. He should block with the Mammoth, I assume. Or maybe not. Maybe he's just gonna eat the damage. That's possible too. Yeah. And then at the end of the turn it's going back. Yeah, now I'm dead anyway. 8. Yeah. Yeah. But that was a nice move. Anyway, I'm happy about that last move, getting that other player's creature. That's actually a really cool card. I have to look that up afterwards when I do deck creation and see if that's a rare or an uncommon. And then I'm gonna put more copies of that one in my deck. So I'm gonna do my best to at least once win a game during this session. There are no guarantees, of course, but yeah, I'll be trying. So I can return that one from the graveyard to the battlefield tapped. Okay, I want to just see how that works if it gets blocked. Okay, and then so this one is hexproof. It cannot get any magic cast on it, so I'm going to destroy the flybug. Or the spy bug it was, not a flybug. Alright, and then next turn, gonna get the skeleton back. Well, actually, at least this is a flyer. So let's get the flyer. And then if I sacrifice a creature, this one, okay, yeah. That's how I thought it would work. I wasn't sure if sacrificing the creature would also count. Yeah, okay. It was fun while it lasted the whole 3 seconds there on the battlefield. Okay, what does this guy do? Create 3. Okay, yeah. But I'm gonna die anyway. Okay, so I'm gonna try this again. Oh, I cannot use that one. Oh, that sucks. that's not what I wanted to do. Deals 2 damage to any target. Okay. So what? No, I don't want to attack. Okay, let's discard that one then. Can I get the demon on my side? At least for one turn. Just to give me that satisfaction, you know? Okay, I couldn't even concede the game there. Yeah, it's going really well. But hey, that's part of learning how to play the game, of course. And these are also decks that I'm not super familiar with yet, so I also don't have the ins and outs yet of what kind of combos that you can do, and like this seems to work a lot on sacrificing creatures, so it will take me a couple of plays to get this figured out. What does that thing do? Whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control. Oh, okay, great. So I don't have anything to destroy enchantments, I think. Does that work? No, it doesn't. Dealing 2 damage doesn't even destroy that one, so just gonna wait for the next target to use shock. Okay, let's see. Whenever Brawl Bash Ogre attacks, you may sacrifice another creature. If you do, Brawl Bash gets +2/+2. And this is to sacrifice a creature. Okay, so yeah. So now I basically need a number of tokens or skeletons or like 1/1s that I can sacrifice. Would be nice to get one of the murder cards now to get rid of something with more power than 2. Okay, so if I block, if I do that, and then block like that, this Luminous Bonds card is actually really nice as well. I used that a lot when I was playing with the mono white. And actually I should have just attacked there. Yeah, this is... And I keep drawing land, which I have no use for whatsoever. Should I just sacrifice this ogre? He's not doing anything anyway, so let's just do it. Sacrifice the ogre. And then at least I have a big flyer in the air. Having said that, of course, now he's going to play something that's bigger than a 6/6. Or he's gonna just destroy my 6/6. Yeah. Hey, more land! Woohoo! Okay, that's another one to concede. Man, this is a rough going. But I need 8 more black or red spells, and then I get a new, what's it called, a pack? A new pack. And if I get 1 victory, 1 measly victory, I get another pack. So I'm noticing that while I'm still learning how to comment on games, that there's still a lot of thoughts and that I'm not saying out loud. So I really need to learn to focus on that. I'm not much of a talker actually in real life. I'm always like on the background, just listening, not saying very much. I'm not a chit chat person at all. So yeah, it's a learning process. But at least I'm enjoying the game at the same time, so that's always good. Okay, I'm just gonna block this one so that I can get my 2/2 zombie. And here we are again with drawing land. That's a good point there. Should I attack and then we just go 2/2, or should I keep this back to use it as a block? Well, I'm not gonna attack now and just see what he throws my way. But there might be some flyers coming soon. And actually maybe other vampires has a ++. So we might still have like a way to deal damage. I'm gonna, oh no, oh whoa. Okay, so let me get rid of that one like that. There's a chance that he might still play a card, of course. What did that do actually? You gain 1 life. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna block one of them. I am gonna get rid of that flyer though. Okay, so if I sacrifice this goblin now, I can get a +2, but it doesn't have trample. Oh, it has to be blocked by, oh, okay. I'm gonna attack with this one. All right. Not sure if it's a good thing that I went on the offensive there. I could have stayed back to block as well. But yeah, it is what it is. And now I'm gonna have to sacrifice a creature again to oh well, actually it's not even gonna get sacrificed now. A grave digger, okay. So what do we want to get back from the graveyard now? If I get the Goblin Instigator, I get basically 2 creatures. Uh-oh. Am I going to win by a player just giving up? Actually, yesterday I won 1 or 2 games just by indecision from the... Oh, I could have played that. Okay, never mind. Just by indecision from the opponent, basically. Not that that gives a lot of satisfaction, but, you know, it counts for the rewards, at least. It's actually might have been better to kill the Legion Lieutenant to have less damage. And I'm dead again. All right. At least I got my pack. Let's open it. Another Ravenous Harpy. Vampire Neonate. Oh, that's really nice. Creatures you control get +1/+1 and gain Vigilance. Essence Scatter, also really nice to counter spells. And this one I have in the pure blue deck as well. And let's see, a Johnny's Last Stand. Whenever a creature or planeswalker you control dies, you may sacrifice a Johnny's Last Stand. If you do, create 4/4 white avatar creature token with flying. When a spell or ability an opponent controls causes you to discard this card, if you control a planes, create a 4/4 white avatar creature token with flying. Okay. Well, that was that for today. I'll do a new video when this has updated with new rewards. And then slowly, very slowly, we'll be working our way up to 5,000 gold so that I can try drafting. I want to thank you very much for watching my complete noobiness in Magic the Gathering. If you somehow enjoyed seeing me lose all the time, then by all means leave a like or a dislike. And if you want to see more of my content, subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.